What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. All right, so let's get into the predictions here for WWE regular rules. WWE Extreme Rules. You know what? Now, I'm going to say this before we even start this joint off. I have said in this podcast, I have said in my wrestling reviews, I have said to regular people on the street, and I have said it at wrestling events. WWE needs to drop these gimmick pay-per-view titles immediately. I said it back in 2009, and I said, okay, and I kept on saying it. 2009, if they want to experiment, fine. Because remember, 2009, we had Breaking Point.
It only worked real one. That was Fatal 4-Way.
I thought Breaking Point was fine, too.
Breaking Point was the all submission.
Yeah.
And I like the look of Breaking Point.
Yeah.
But that was it.
Exactly, that was it. The Fatal 4... This is all 2009, 2010. We had Fatal 4-Way, Breaking Point, Bragging Rights, TLC, Hell in a Cell, Extreme One Night Stand, Extreme Rules. Okay, so I'm like, those were the gimmicks that we were giving up pay-per-views like Unforgiven, No Mercy, Armageddon, Vengeance, Judgment Day. Like, we were like, why are we giving up those pay-per-views? Because
I guess, I don't know.
Say what?
PG, I guess. I don't know.
You know, probably so, because Armageddon, Unforgiven, Judgment Day, No Mercy. Yeah. Well, hold on. They brought No Mercy back in 2016. But neither here or there. But now... Yeah,
like Bad Blood and all that.
Oh, but I used to like Bad Blood, though. I used to like Bad Blood. But now, since they started the gimmick style stuff, if you're not going to live up to the gimmick, then don't do the pay-per-view. There's no reason why we need to have one Hell in a Cell match a year, but we got to do 3 of those matches in one card. There's no need for that. Oh, and one of my ones I hate the most, Elimination Chamber. Why does Elimination Chamber have to be on Elimination Chamber? Why can't it just be an Elimination Chamber match like you used to do it back in the day? I don't need an Elimination Chamber to be once a year. Like Hell in a Cell need to be once a year. Why are we only seeing TLC matches at TLC pay-per-views?
I think Elimination Chamber is once a year because of how they formatted it.
Yeah.
Obviously, like you get the championship before Mania. You go get it going into Mania, where sometimes like they don't really do a few where it's like 6 people and they just put them in the chamber. It's like now it's different. So.
No, but sometimes when you got guys in the storyline, they got like 6 people in the storyline.
Tell me when they did that. Tell me when they do that, and I say okay.
Right. There have been times in last year, in 2019 and beyond, where they would have 3 heels or 3 faces, or they would have people that would keep coming out and would challenge for the championship, and they'd be like, let's do 2 sets of triple threat matches. The winners of those 2 triple threat matches go against each other, and then that winner goes against the champion.
Okay, you're right.
Why can't you just put them all in a Elimination Chamber match and call it a damn day? But no, because it ain't that time of year yet. That's stupid. Opposed to
having 6 people that don't need to be challenging is stupid.
No, exactly. It's like, 2 sets of triple threat matches. Like, how many times have they done that? Or we do Fatal 4-Way this week, another Fatal 4-Way this week, and then that winner, or then we'll do, here's their favorite, over the top Battle Royal. And I'm like, or remember when Smackdown first got rebooted back up? They did, let's do the 6-pack challenge. I'm like, why not put them in an Elimination Chamber?
Remember that one spell where every single match was a 2 out of 3 fall?
Yeah, oh, God. It was a 2 out of 3 fall. And then 2018 came and every match was a Fatal 5-Way. Remember Fatal 5-Way? Oh, God.
Remember the championship contenders? Yeah. Oh, wait, no, that's still going on.
That's still going on. I remember Championship Scramble.
That was actually good, I thought.
Yeah. Now, so In other words, what me and Prime are trying to say here is Extreme Rules is done because there's only one Extreme Rules match on this card. There's no other. Back in the day when they first had it, I thought it was great because first of all, it was an ECW thing in the first place. Okay? And then they want to keep it. But if they want to make every match have some type of extreme stipulation for one night a year, I'm like, okay, that would be kind of cool. I could just see a car crash for pay-per-view every single year. And every year it's gotten less and less and less and less. And that's where we're at now. So we have regular rules. And I hope, after this year it's over. It's really, I'm like, why couldn't, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte be in one of those kind of gimmick style horror matches because that fits her character? Why is Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair not Extreme Rules? Why is Big E and Bobby Lashley not even on the card? Why isn't the Usos and the Prophets like a ladder match? Like, why isn't this shit something great? But it's not. But you know what? We can scope about this all day. Let's just get into the card and give our quick predictions of what's going to happen here. So we got, first off, Liv Morgan taking on Carmella. How this match got on the card in the first place, which will probably be moved to the pre-show, is beyond me. Especially when we got a Bobby Lashley and Big E feuding right now, and why that rematch is not on the card. So, okay. But, fine. So, Liv Morgan versus Carmella. Who you got?
I don't really care. I'm going to say Liv, sure.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Even though, like I said, I used to love Carmella. I really did. And something happened. And they rebooted her, and I'm just like, and now she's like, the prettiest in WWE. And I'm just like, I'm not feeling that Carmella. I want my hood Carmella. I want my moonwalking Carmella. I want my Carmella that was running around with R-Truth all damn day. You know what I'm saying? I want Carmella that was rapping Biggie with the New Day. That's the Carmella I want. I'm over this Carmella. I got Liv Morgan winning also. Let's get this just not this out. Triple threat match for the United States Championship. Damian Priest defends against Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. Now, Damian Priest and Sheamus have had decent matches. Don't Jeff Hardy in the mix shakes things up a little bit, obviously. It is a triple threat match, so there is no disqualification in a triple threat match unless Vince wants to get cute and stupid. So, I really see them having a good, entertaining brawl. And Sheamus is one of the most underrated guys that's on the roster right now. Jeff don't give a fuck no more. And they obviously want to put the rocket behind Damian Priest's back. So I'm definitely... Damian Priest should not be losing right now. I think it'll be entertaining. And Jeff Hardy's there to take the pinfall.
Priest will win, but just because I don't care, since they don't care, I'm going to say Jeff.
Don't... You gonna do that?
Yeah, just because they don't care, I don't care either. I'm gonna be outrageous with these picks.
Look. They don't care, but we gotta care for people that care about us. We gotta be the AEW to their madness. Because
they put this man chasing for the 24/7 belt, and they seen people was mad, so they gave him a meaningless US match. So let's go with Jeff, just because.
If Jeff win tonight, I'm gonna scream. Charlotte Flair taking on Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. Their promo battle that they had on Raw was kind of shoot-like, and I thought that's been very entertaining, at least when it comes to the promo stuff like that. But I'm over Bray Wyatt, Alexa Bliss. I agree with you when you say you want the goddess back. I want the goddess back, Alexa Bliss too. Even Charlotte hinted at wanting the goddess Alexa Bliss back because this. I mean, it's making money. That's the problem. It's making money. They're selling these Lily dolls and this Alexa Bliss stuff, and they're making money off the Fiend gimmick that Alexa Bliss has. And they're not going to give it up no time soon because it's making money. But the minute it goes broke, they're going to want her to go back to the goddess Alexa Bliss. But I think that...
I mean, that I was like... The Fiend was making money. I don't understand why they stopped that in the first place.
Exactly. I don't get it neither. I truly don't understand that either. So, but I think that they can have a good, entertaining matchup. But Charlotte's not losing this championship, and she shouldn't. So I'm going with Charlotte. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He must have. I said I'm going with Charlotte.
Yeah, sure. Charlotte. No, actually, no. Let's say Lily. Let's say Lily interferes and wins it.
They dumb, but there's a lot of crowd here. They not doing that.
Let's say Lily wins it. Let's say that.
You on your shit today. So in other words, he picked Alexa Bliss, y'all.
No, I picked Lily.
Okay, so we gotta see now. We're at our main event style matches. The Usos taking on the Street Profits for the tag team championships. Montez had a great showing against Roman Reigns on SmackDown. Did you see the match between Montez and Roman Reigns on SmackDown? Yes. Well, until Prime comes back, that matchup is right there where I'm like, okay, if I'm Angelo Dawkins, I'm getting kind of scared. Because that's what kind of happened with the whole Stevie Ray type thing with Booker T. Like when they see that this man can go out on his own, have good matches on his own, he can do that. He can do that whole singles thing. That's what Montez is. Montez can be a star in this business. So I definitely see, him going to be a single star. I'm not gonna say very soon, but it's definitely going to be warranted. But when it comes to the tag team championship stuff, I really think that they are going to have a great match here. The Usos and Street Profits is something that I wanted them to do since SummerSlam. That's the dream match I wanted to see at SummerSlam. So definitely, they're gonna have a good, entertaining matchup. I wish it was a more extreme match, whether it be a ladder match, whether it be a table match, whatever what happened on SmackDown, all that kind of stuff. But I believe it or not, got the Street Profits winning. I got the Street Profits reclaiming their tag team championships only because of Montez took the beating on Friday. I think that they can come back and they can win the matchup. So I got Street Profits over the Usos. All right, so now we have for the SmackDown Women's Championship, Becky Lynch taking on Bianca Belair. Now, I have said before that, I need Bianca to get her EST attitude back, and I think that we saw that on SmackDown this past Friday with her giving Becky Lynch the KOD. And I do think this should have been an Extreme Rules matchup as well. But but now they just want to give the people the full matchup that they did not get a chance to get at SummerSlam. So I think it's going to be a really good matchup, but I think they're going to keep Bianca chasing the belt opposed to getting the belt. So, unfortunately, as much as I want Bianca Belair to get her championship back,
she's not winning.
She's not winning. I'm aware of that. Prime is back, y'all. And so, right now, when it comes to that, I got Becky Lynch winning, but she going to win dirty. She not win this match clean because this rivalry not going to be done. Or does Sasha Banks come back tonight?
To be honest with you, I want it to be done just so we can get a different Bianca.
Well, have you seen the Bianca on SmackDown this past Friday?
Yes, I still want a different Bianca.
Well, she was the more aggressive EST Bianca on Friday.
Yes, but it's not a full change if she wins. It don't mean if she wins, she just said, "All right, I just had to get aggressive to get my title." I want her to lose so she can still be angry.
Okay. But so then who will be next up for Becky then if she beats her twice?
Whoever.
No, I think we gotta pull out somebody in the draft. Maybe they move Bianca and Sasha to Raw. And then Bianca and Sasha can finish their stuff over on Raw.
Let's be honest. Whoever she feud with next she winning anyway. So
who, Bianca?
No, Becky. Whoever is her next feud, she's still going to win that feud. So whoever they put in there, if they want to fake like they want Liv Morgan to have a big opportunity, they can put her in there. If they want to act like they want to give opportunities to Ember Moon or whoever, then they can do that.
Or
when they still losing. And Naomi's feuding with Sonya Deville right now.
She is, but I think she's gonna beat Sonya Deville and then move on to Or maybe Sonya Deville can help her get rid of that glow shit.
Or we'll see.
Now, I was talking about the tag team championship match while you were going, so I want to get your opinion on that one when it comes to the Usos taking on the Street Profits, which I said was going to be a good match, especially after Montez had a good showing on SmackDown.
I don't. Okay. I think they got this in the wrong order of how they treating this championship.
Okay.
Because they did like a stare down with Otis and Gable. Like, oh, we coming for the belts.
Yeah.
They should be fighting Otis and Gable today and then have a stare down with the Street Profits for like a bigger pay-per-view.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't want to have the end all be all be Gable and Otis versus the Usos. Like you supposed to do the Street Profits.
Yeah, I think the Street Profits would be the better match or the better rivalry in general.
Yeah, but it hasn't really seemed like a rivalry. It just seemed like they fight and then like 3 weeks later they fight again. So yeah.
Well, let's see. So who you got winning?
By the way, Usos.
I had the Street Profits money.
Winning the belts?
Yes.
Nah, I got Usos winning.
Keep that bloodline thing going.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just they don't really have a reason to lose right now. Like even though they built the Profits. Okay, I feel like this feud hasn't really been a feud, so if they win them, it wouldn't matter.
You know, it also depends on like which way the draft goes anyway.
Well, yeah,
you know, because that plays a part in too. All right, main event time. I'm pretty sure we got all the matches. I mean, we kind of already know. But it's Roman Reigns.
They already confirmed it.
Yeah, it did. Roman Reigns versus the Demon Finn Balor. I just want a good match because Finn Balor and Roman Reigns to give us a good matchup. But I do hate that we do live in this age where Vince has been hotshot booking everything and just giving everything away. And like because you really could have built this up as the Demon could take his championship.
Yep.
It really could have did that, but now they already booked Brock Lesnar versus Roman at Crown Jewel in October for the championship. So it's like, what's even the point of having the match if you already said it's gonna be for the championship? Just to try to sell people on Peacock to watch this thing. I'm like, why don't y'all just let it? Like Triple H said with NXT, you just put it in the oven. Like Vince McMahon, do you really think that the fan base is not going? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you had told them about the match early or not. If they gonna want to see it on Peacock, they either going to get it or they not. That's how it's going to be. But if you could just build up for one moment, if you could build up for just 1 minute that the Demon has a chance to beat Roman Reigns, then I would take that opportunity. That's the whole
that's
point.
why I didn't care when the Demon came back and everybody was like, oh, it's the Demon. I'm just like, so?
And you know,
they didn't make me care about it.
There's one thing that Finn Balor has not done with the Demon gimmick that I'm a little disappointed in. He has not changed his style at all.
Well, it's not even that. It's just the Demon is supposed to be his alter ego, his final boss. But they haven't even made me care. I don't even care about it like at all. Like when I say at all, 0%. I don't care about it. Well,
because we already know he's going in there to lose, and it's just like
but even before that, even before the Brock match, they didn't even build it up as if like there's gonna be something big.
Yeah, because of the mistreating of the Demon, and I also said like, remember when Cody used to do Stardust? And Cody would wrestle differently than Stardust would. And it's like, I kind of like that. Even though people didn't pay too much attention to it, Cody Rhodes wrestled differently than Stardust would wrestle. They wouldn't wrestle the same because they were different personalities. I think Finn Balor did that. And I think also if they had treated the Demon as a bigger deal on WWE and respected the Demon a lot bit more, this would have been a match. So that right now we're just trying to see how good of the contest is going to be. But there's going to be no false finishes. There's going to be no surprises because you would not take the belt off Roman with the Demon and then have him win it back on draft night. That's stupid. Especially when it's for the championship with Brock and Roman. So and especially when Roman got to beat Balor, Roman got to beat Lesnar because Roman is not going to get beaten until they pick the guy who's going to take WWE to the future.
Bam Breaker.
Braun Breaker, Von Wagner. So
did you say? Oh no, okay.
Right. No, don't you do it. Don't do it today. So obviously we got Roman Reigns all across the board.
Yep.
That is what Extreme Rules is going to be. We will be reviewing Extreme Rules tonight after it's off Peacock. It's going to be a little bit of a late review, but yeah. So that's our predictions. So then we're about to get ready to move on with the rest of the podcast.